Before there's DCI, before there's Atlanta, San Antonio, Stanford, before the laundry days and the free days, the bus rides, the scorching fields, the awesome crowds. Before the long lines for food, the barbecues, and the memories that last a lifetime, comes all days.
Last day of spring training. I don't know, we've had a lot of fun here. It's just been great, you know? Yeah, weather's really nice all the time. We've got a lot of work done.
It's pretty cool being here in Wyoming. It's kind of like nice having your own little lifestyle that you can come back to every year. This year felt really fast for me. I felt like we just came in like yesterday and we're leaving today. It's fun though, I love Wyoming.
We're here with the BDCG, back at it again, you know, and we're on the ball. I think they're all clapping for me, so I think that means I have to go, but it's been real. See y'all later.
Now we just finished dance class with Scott and warming up, and now we're about to go across the floor. See you soon.
So this morning we did a little dance block with Scott, and now we're gonna get into some fish. Hopefully finish the closer. It's a great day out here. Weather's awesome.
Hey, check those out.
And we're walking.
Hey, trumpet.
You just gotta put the tape down, hope it's right. There is no secret, you just gotta kind of trust it. If it's wrong, blame someone else. If it's right, take ownership.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop these off and come right back. When we get to fit the members with the brand new uniforms each year, the excitement on their face when they get to see what it looks like for the first time. Anybody that's new to our organization, they finally get to wear what we call the super suit. Kind of that moment that they're like, I'm a Blue Devil. I'm a Blue Devil.
This year's costuming refers to the depth of what a person can experience emotionally. So I went a little darker, but there are hints of color that come forth through the core proper. We're using capes this season just because of the sense of drama that black velvet can have and how it becomes a cloak that starts to open. It's open in the front, and then when they remove them, it's like revealing what's inside of you and freeing yourself up. The velvet of the capes also works like a curtain, and the color guard is costumed in an array of color and pattern that reference the era of Romanticism, and so thus revealing the individuality of those color guard performers against the backdrop of this vast emotional landscape.
Lengthen as we go to our good morning stretch. Take about 4 counts to go through every position. Okay, we're gonna really try to work on lengthening. So you're gonna lift, we're gonna switch, and then immediately touch down and go through the next pose. Make sense?
Yes.
Here we go.
See, is this a perfect straight leg? It's not as long as it can be. Here, I'm just gonna relax the quad a little bit, and here we go. See the length now? Yeah. From that angle, you can see a different shape there. There was a little bit of just too much tightness in the knee that created a little permabend. You have a little more room to grow. It doesn't have to be as high up here. It can be down here. I would rather it be longer and lower than higher and bendier. All right?
We're being stretched by Peter and Zach over there, and the whole goal is today is our lower body, make sure we get that full lengthening, because the stretches we do will carry over to what we do on the field.
That was a little bit better. When you see that visualization of another like 5%, when you put that extra effort into just lengthening instead of just trying to pull it as high as you can, a world of difference, okay? Let's keep on this lengthening motif. Let's go. What's next? Be accountable for the easy stuff. That's the easy stuff.
Good. Try it again. How are we running already?
If you don't have to catch air on the 4 to 5, don't. Just leg it out.
You gotta really think about going 5 to 5 and just going a little bit more. A little bit more.
Drum line, you got a long way to go to foot shaping. But that's what we got all summer to work on. All right, ready? K to O, K to O.
before we get into the laterals, right now our tendency is we get through that a little quick, and then we're getting through the laterals and we're having to hold back more than anything. So just realize that at this point, maybe it doesn't feel easier yet, but just know, leading into that lateral phrase, we can relax just a tiny bit, and hopefully it'll help getting through the lateral section just a little more comfy. Yeah.
John Phillips works at 106 Hits, and he came by rehearsal the other day and said that they all enjoyed the community performance we did last year so much that they would like to get a little radio hype spot for it before we did it this year. So we're going to go do a little radio spotlight, just a couple minutes on the morning talk show. Just mention our community performance this Sunday and hopefully generate a little bit of community interest and get a few more people to come out and check it out. Says we're here. All right, so we got here Blue Camry, 106 Hits. This is us. Good morning, John. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you doing?
Good.
Altitude. It's Community Connections this morning on Hits 106. So you're going to perform Sunday night,
Yep.
Father's Day at 7 p.m.-ish
Yep.
at War Memorial Stadium. Why should people come out?
Oh, it's a blast. I mean, it's probably the loudest, most dynamic thing you're going to hear with live performers, that's not like a rock concert. Hearing acoustic sounds that can be that long and really just fill it up. I mean, you can feel it in your soul and your chest will vibrate with some of the fullness of this. And just seeing the performers really come to life out there, it's great.
Jamie, thank you for stopping by. We wish you all the best and look forward to seeing you perform this Sunday evening.
Thank you, John.
It's Community Connections on Hits 106. Good morning. Excellent.
Easy. It was easy breezy.
Hey guys, my name is Steven Alvarez. For today's episode of BD360, we're having our pre-season banquet where we're having a lot of fun, getting to know one another, and playing some kapong with water. You're watching BD360.
Relax. It's too harsh of an attack. There's nothing to bite with. So I don't understand why we're playing a tone and it sounds stressful. Everybody understand that side of it? Relax.
We're going to talk about expression and emotion today on the level of communication. When you perform a piece of music, you have to communicate to your audience what your heartfelt intentions are. You have to create an understanding of the piece of music, how you feel about it, and how you're trying to communicate that energy and that variation in intensity. You all with me so far?
Yep.
Now what I want you to do today is go over the words to Time. Pick your favorite verse, stanza. My favorite is the last verse, because that has the most true meaning to me. Time to care, time to love, right? And you have to say that to the audience when we get to. Okay, you up for that? Yes. Let's go back to our instruments.
For this year's show, we are exploring elements of the artistic movement known as Romanticism.
The beginning of the Romantic era is kind of the departure from the age of logic and reason, and the beginning of the era of feeling and emotion and individuality.
So it's all about, exploring fantasy and what emotions would do if they led your way.
A lot of change occurred during this time as a reaction to industrialism and neoclassical customs and mores and morals. And the Romantics decided to explore different avenues of thought and feeling and creativity. Whereas prior to that, the Age of Enlightenment was really based in logic and reason. And the Romantics all said, well, how do I feel about it?